Hey everybody, this is Sammy the Thrifty Brewer coming at you, and this is a video response to the Brewed Palate. You put a challenge out there, not a challenge, but ask people to give video responses to, who we are and what we do, and where we're located, and our thoughts on homebrewing. My name is Sam Larkman, also known as the Thrifty Brewer. I live 2 hours north of Toronto, Ontario, in Canada. Little town called Bracebridge, in the heart of Muskoka, which is cottage country. I've got lakes, I've got pine trees, I've got boats, I've got all sorts of stuff around me, and what better place to live and raise a family? Some may argue Norway, some may argue Australia, some may argue New Zealand. It doesn't matter. Home's where the heart is, boys and ladies. I've been home brewing on and off for about probably about 8 years. I've been back into it, realistically. I started back into it hardcore, I should say, in, 2011. So, 2.5 years, I've really bashed back into it. And all of a sudden just decided, I need to start making beer again, making wine again, although I haven't made wine, but making beer. My main level of focus has been on extract, particularly kits, but also dealing with light dry malt extract and what have you, hop additions, specialty sugars and whatnot. I've just started going into brew in a bag for all grain, although based on my geographic location, shipping does get a little bit pricey, so unfortunately at times it does become a little cost prohibitive. But the plan is to head back into all grain starting in January and February. But honestly, it's not what you brew with, but it's how you brew. And it's about the individual taking a raw ingredient, whether it be a can, or a canned beer kit, or a can of liquid malt extract, or even like 6 or 7 pounds of dry malt extract, and turning it into something with the help of hops, with the help of dextrose. Or, you could be taking 10 to 12 pounds of crushed grain and mashing and sparging, and then boiling and adding your hops. At the end of the day, the process is essentially the same. And by the process, I don't necessarily mean the process of making beer, the process of the individual taking the time to make the beer. By nurturing it, checking on it, looking for activity in the fermentation lock. We've all done it. Looking for activity on the plastic PET bottles to make sure that things are firming up and carving up nicely. We've all done it. And then the most important part, as far as I'm concerned, is enjoying it with somebody. Somebody that you may not know, somebody that you do know, somebody that you respect enough to share the fruits of your labor with. And S.J. Poor says it perfectly. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Because it can be labor intensive. But it's an enjoyable labor intensive. It's not like going to work, slogging yourself out for a day. Because work is work. Home is home. And home brewing is home. Hence the name home brewing. I have a brilliant family. I have a beautiful wife, and I've got 2 amazing kids and a great dog. Our lives are so crazy busy. Coming down to the basement and enjoying a pint of beer, brewing up a batch of beer, racking from a primary to a secondary, racking from a secondary into a keg. It's enjoyable. It's relaxing. It's de-stressful. But the best part about making that, the best part of that is sharing the experiences with my wife, my kids, because they love it. Sharing it with very good friends of mine. Sharing it with people I don't even know. I'm passionate about the process. Passionate about the product that I make. Passionate about the time that it's taken me to make that. So that's what I love about Homebrew Wednesdays. I love the fact that every Wednesday, I look forward to Wednesdays every day, every week. Wednesday morning, I'm like on my way to work. Oh, can't wait to get home, do a Homebrew Wednesday video. Have a pint, share it with everybody out there. Like I said, I've connected with people globally. I've got people I talk to in Norway, Australia, New Zealand, the U.S., England, everywhere. It takes a community from this big, that's globally, and brings it down to here. I've sent beer out. I've received beer. People whom I haven't connected with in 30 odd years, I've connected back with them. Why? A common interest. So it's not only is it an interest, but it's a passion. And that's what I'm passionate about. That's what I love about Homebrew Wednesdays. That's what I love about the whole idea about brew tubing and posting videos on YouTube. It's reaching out, making a connection with somebody or a group of people and sharing them your experiences. They're not always good. Because I've had some doozies. We all have. But when they're great, they're great. When they're bad, they're bad. We share the good and the bad. That's the beauty of it. There's no such thing as stupid questions. There's no such thing as stupid answers. It's all about learning and all about sharing and all about enjoying the process and enjoying what you do. And that's why I like Homebrew Wednesdays. So, this is Sammy, the Thrifty Brewer, saying if you're going to do something, do it with a homebrew. And by all means, keep calm and brew on, everybody. Cheers. And thank you. Thank you, Brewed Palate. Great idea, mate. Take care.